What's up, y'all? Welcome to Bullshit with Bubba. I'm Keela,
I'm Bubba.
and this is our very first episode. All right, guys. So today we are going to talk a little bit about us. We're going to kind of get our bearings here and just go with it.
Hey, back that up. I just got that applause line, and I already feel like a big deal.
A big deal.
Deal, whichever.
I mean,
I'd say more of a deal because I have my moments when I'm sour.
okay.
So,
Salty.
a little salty sometimes.
Um, So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Before we get into that, make sure you like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you never miss a chance to come bullshit with Bubba.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah. You guys still say that?
Uh, Not really. I think
It's rad now, isn't it?
no, it's like lit.
Bitchin'.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
Tight.
Like bussin'.
Bussin'?
Bussin'.
Hmm? Bussin'? Like ride to school bussin'?
Bussin, bussin.
Bussin'. Man, these things I don't understand anymore.
Let's talk about it.
I understand why. I understand why when guys start getting older, they get to be that grouchy old man thing. Because it's like words like bussin'. Where do you come up with that?
I, I don't know.
Where do you come up with a ride or, you know, bitchin' or
Hey, I will tell you,
tight
we're
or
gonna we're gonna do an episode where you're gonna I'm gonna give you some words that are commonly used nowadays, and we're gonna just vibe with it and see if you can figure out what they are.
okay. Okay. Wait a minute. I think you had a disclaimer that if you're going to let me off the chain, there might be there might be, you know, things might go sideways.
I mean, yeah, viewer discretion is advised.
Okay. There you go. That'll work. Now you can put anything on there.
Well, stay tuned for that video where we go through some of the new age terminology.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as for today, we are going to be trying to stay on topic.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it, y'all. You ready?
Sure.
Okay. Welcome, guys, to the first ever bullshitting with.
Bubba.
Welcome. We are so excited you're here. Today, we're going to be talking about Bubba and Bubba's Outdoor Supply. What brought it about, things like that.
Sounds interesting because it's gonna be about me.
This is our first ever video, so we are so happy that you are all here. We are going to ask that you bear with us as it is our first video.
And for full disclaimer, I want to say, I'm trying to get my brain working with the microphone and with headphones, and it's really messing with me.
I will.
So this might go really bad, really good, or it might be so bad that it's good, or so you get what I'm saying.
Well, the thing is that I don't think a lot of people understand how hard it is to hear yourself.
Yeah, it's very hard because every time I talk, I'm like, who is this weirdo that's playing in my ears? I'm like, I don't sound like that. When I sound like a um like a well, when I'm singing, I sound like a cross between a bearded Charlie Pride and maybe a little bit of Johnny Cash come in instead of like, I don't know, Pee Wee Herman with a cold or something. I don't know. It doesn't sound the way you imagine.
Who is the first one you said?
Charlie Pride, you
Yeah.
know, Kiss an Angel Good Morning,
Oh, okay.
the song that was wrote about my, my life really, 'cause I kiss an angel good morning every morning. So, yeah.
All right. So, to start out, we just want to get to know Bubba. So, Bubba, um, what would you say before you started Bubba's Outdoor Supply? What would you say you motivated you to start Bubba's Outdoor Supply?
Well, it's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and, um, it only took me, like, 25 years to talk my wife into letting me do it. Well, I shouldn't say let me do it. It's not like, you know, she tells me what to do, I tell her what to do, nothing like that. But, she was kind of opposed to the retail thing, and I'd always wanted to do it because my dad had did it when I was a kid. So, COVID happened. I was working construction, and I got sent to the house because everything basically was shutting down, and she got laid off because her office closed, and we don't sit around very well. So we kind of had a feeling that we was supposed to do something. So we prayed about it and talked about it and prayed about it a few more times, and we're sitting at the house on the couch by, I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, drink coffee, and I said, well, we're trying to figure out what to do. So let's why don't we start the gun shop? And she just looked at me and she said, okay, get your shoes on. Let's go look at places. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hit the brakes, hit the
You're like,
brakes.
wait, wait, wait. I have spent 25 years.
I, I thought it was a trick. I'm like, well, let me see. Am I supposed to be excited or is this a test that I'm going to fail?
Well, that's I know that we always talk about the fact that this business is not necessarily something you just decided to do, but something you felt led to do.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's something I wanted to do for a long time for sure. And we've done a lot of other things, but we kind of feel that God has got us in this place at this moment for a reason. I don't have it all figured out. Learn more about it every day, but you know, um, we just we just keep trusting in His guidance. We just ride the ride where He takes us, I guess. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
So, Dad, just tell me a little bit about your life before Bubba's. Like, talk about some stuff, like other businesses you did. Um,
Well, I've done a lot of trucking. We've had multiple trucks over the years. Done a lot of truck driving. Done a little bit of excavating, but we never really got after that hard. I mean, we done a few jobs or whatever. I guess the biggest thing that we did business wise was the trucking, and done it for quite a few years. Um, but it just never felt like anything that you was going to go anywhere with. It was always, just like something we did to do. I mean, it
Mhm.
wasn't like, oh, I need to go out and buy 25 trucks and, and go and
That
do this. And
that wasn't your goal for that, you know?
well, no, I mean, there was thoughts there, but man, there's just, you know, i- the, the, the passion and the drive wasn't there for it. It,
Gotcha.
it became more of just, that's my job,
Right.
So now, but this feels different. I've always been a guy that worked a lot of hours, a lot of days, that kind of thing. But yeah, I never had trouble taking time off, especially making it up in my mind to do that. But now I have trouble settling my mind into the fact that, I need to take a day off here and there. I need to take a vacation and a break because I don't know, just want to be here. Just it feels like a different circumstance. It feels like a different thing altogether. It feels like we're doing something different and bigger and more. And I really believe it's because we are. I mean, it's, more on my heart and more in my mind that this is going to go someplace that's going to be not only for me, but, and, and, and my wife, but, for generations to come. And, we want to get to the point where we can give back to the community more. We want to get to the point where we can maybe have, you know, um, I don't know, maybe down the road have multiple locations and all that. There's a lot of really big plans and a lot of really big dreams, and we're just going to keep trying to make good decisions and working hard to get there and you know just do things do things the way we've been doing them and live our life, you know, hopefully, the and run our business the way that the good Lord intends us to. So
Yeah.
that's not always easy, but we're gonna, in the words of Joe Dirt, we're gonna keep on keeping on. So
And, you know, I feel like we definitely try to make every person that comes through our door a family member, you know? You're
well, that's something that's lacking nowadays, and not not just retail, I don't guess, but you see it more because you have more interactions at a retail setting than you do, any other setting. But the customer service part, no matter what level you're at, whether it be B2B or retail or whatever, is so lacking nowadays that it it's a sad state of affairs. And honestly, I think that's why the online thing has took off the way it has, is because you know people get the feeling of, why do I go and spend my money with these people in their brick and mortar store if they act like they don't even care if I'm here. So
mhm.
um, we we kind of hope to change that, and I know that you know you you can only do so much with what you have, but you know we hope that we can do enough for our small portion to make a little difference. And maybe it'll, I don't know, maybe it'll spread. So one act of kindness and, you know, one good deed, if that's all you can do, maybe it'll spark another one. So,
Well, I will say, you know, if I feel like I'm just a number. With most companies, I will choose not to spend my money there. I mean, you know, I think Amazon is the
Hmm.
exception to that rule,
I
and
I
I
kind of figured that you would have a, have to
I
have an out on that one.
yeah, there's something about convenience for me. I mean, but as far as going to a brick and mortar, like, actual store, I wanna know that I'm wanted there. Like, my favorite clothing store is Buckle because I feel like every time I go in there, the, um, the people, they're like, "Can I help you?" Like, "What size are you?" You're trying things on, and they're like, "Do you like that? Do you need a different size? Are you wanting something else?" And it's like you have your own shopper, and they help you. And a lot of people that I've talked to don't like that. But, I love that. I love the communication. Maybe it's just because I'm a talker, like
I don't know
somebody
where you
else
get
I
that
know.
from.
Yeah,
Maybe your mom. I don't know.
I don't know, but I definitely think that it's a lot easier for me to go and talk to people.
Well, you gotta kind of make people feel welcome. You know, I always say all of our customers bring us happiness and bring us joy. Some when they get here, some when they leave. But you never know when they're going to bring you that happiness if you don't engage them.
Mhm.
So, we engage them all, um, and we try to at least, and sometimes it's not possible, sometimes it gets really busy, but we try to at least say, "Hey guys, how you doing?" or "Have a good day, see you later." It don't always work out, but we try, and you know that that's kind of the foundation of building a little bit of a like a personal touch to everything.
Mhm.
And we've got we've got friends all over the place that come back and see us every year, and you know well, they say they come to see us, but I think they come to see Max and Maggie a lot too. Boy,
Right
that was
on
on
cue.
cue, wasn't it?
That was right on cue.
Yeah,
Oh man,
so
that was
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah. So they show up to see them a lot. I may or may not be forced to be doing this against my will
I
also.
I don't see anybody chaining you here.
Well, you don't see what goes on behind the scenes.
Uh-huh.
I'm blinking more than twice. Anyway, so what are you gonna ask me about next? Yes,
Hmm.
this is my natural hair color.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you do the just for men?
Uh-uh. No, no.
Well, until recently, you had no gray hairs.
Yeah. Uh, until well, yeah, till right after we started this place, I never had any. I used to get accused all the time of dyeing my beard, and that was just because people were jealous because they had a bunch of gray hair or they didn't have any.
And that was just for rednecks. Not just for men. Just for
Is
rednecks.
that what it is?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well,
Mhm.
I don't have enough hair on my head to dye, so it would have to be from a beard.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So do you think there's a correlation between your gray hairs and the business?
No,
Or
no. I think that correlation is directly related to my daughters. I don't think it has anything to do with the business.
you no, well, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that's
Do
It's
you
a
know? Do you
possibility.
know either one of them? Because if you did,
Ah,
you would know why I
well,
have
I
gray hair.
know the youngest is so amazing. I mean,
and
she's just the best.
and
And then
super humble.
the oldest, I mean, she's all right. She's pretty cool.
She's alright.
She's all
She's alright.
right. She's pretty
Well,
cool.
I don't know where you get that humble streak from, but
Mm,
you know,
mm. I don't know either.
yeah.
uh, so what would you say is your favorite thing to do?
Well, that's a very broad question. Like,
No, no, PG-13 favorite thing to do.
no, no, no. I mean, like, do you mean at work or not at work
Well,
or?
I just meant, I don't know, in general.
Oh, I don't know. I like to go fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
Like, I know that you've always wanted to go and deep sea fish, but like, what would you want to fish for?
well, I don't know. There's a lot out there. Honestly, that deep sea stuff, especially when they're talking, oh yeah, we're gonna take this boat, we're gonna go out 30 miles, 50 miles, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute. This boat is 30 foot long. We're going out 30 miles. I've seen the movies. Sometimes this doesn't end well. I'm just saying.
Well,
Let's go out 15 miles in a 30-foot boat and, you know, or maybe just, 12 miles in a 30 foot. I don't know.
or not at all.
Well, that's true too. They sharks in them waters, Flo.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Oh.
I've seen them.
So yeah, you
What
don't.
most people, what most people fail to realize about the ocean is if that boat goes down or you fall out of that boat, you are no longer top of the food chain. Okay, here on land, especially in Ohio, um, other than Daryl the Sasquatch, I'm pretty sure I'm top of the food chain.
I mean, yeah, Daryl's gonna beat you out on that food
Well,
chain thing, but
and I'm not even sure. Some people say that he eats like, twigs and berries. Other people say that he eats like deer and stuff. And I've never talked to him, but, you know, I,
maybe we'll try and get him on an episode.
oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah. But he's way better at hide and seek than me, so that probably ain't going to happen. I'm just saying.
Oh,
So,
it's like the world's longest game of hide and
yeah,
seek.
he's a world champion. Yep,
Yeah, for
yep,
sure. He
yep.
was like playing one day when he was a kid. Was like, bet you guys can't find me.
The crazy thing is with how he is with cameras and getting his picture took and everything, he's never going to have a modeling career
Mm,
because
mm-mm.
he don't take a good picture.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
So so yeah.
I definitely needs to take a little class on that.
But yeah, I mean, you know, I'm cool with boats and all that jazz, but all jokes aside, it is kind of intimidating to get in a fishing boat and go way out like that. If you, especially if you ever never did it before, I guess it would be a little intimidating. But I mean, I'd go. I'd like to go catch like a marlin or something like that. I thought I wanted to catch a sailfish at one time,
Like the
or
swordfish?
yeah, the swordfish,
A
sailfish.
sailfish sails.
No, a sailfish has got that long pointy nose thing. It's
That's the
and a
swordfish.
sword. Anyway, tomato, swordfish, sailfish, the one with the big thing on its nose that jumps out of the water and spears people.
That's a
Well,
swordfish.
I've seen way too many YouTube videos that happens, and it's like maybe we'll go for mahi mahi.
Okay, I just have to say, How many YouTube videos have you seen about crazy redneck guys and still people are watching this video and come around you? I wouldn't blame all swordfish.
Well, yeah, but still, that's different. That's different.
So is mahi mahi like a deep sea
Yeah,
fish?
yeah,
It is? Hmm.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there I'd like to catch, but you know, and then I get to think, wow, that's kind of an expensive trip. I better catch a bunch of fish. If not, it's gonna be expensive fish sandwich.
Well, that's like the trip to Africa that we've always said we'd love to go to Africa, but getting there is expensive. You know, um, there's that little detail of you won't fly.
Well,
Um,
yeah, I mean, there's that.
and then, you know,
I'm not getting anywhere, so and they won't let me
oh my gosh,
drive. So then I'm behind already when they won't let me drive. So
Dad,
I'm fishing my headlight here.
Dad,
What?
you can't drive over the ocean.
I'm talking about the plane.
Oh,
See, I told your mom we could do it like they used to do it, back in the day. We could jump on a big old ship, take a cruise down to Africa, get
like
off,
you're gonna do that.
take a train out, and then go on safari, and then take a trip back.
You're not gonna do
I'd
that.
ride on a big old boat uh, as long as it wasn't named Titanic, maybe. But yeah, I'd ride on a big old boat.
Did you know that they are trying to make another Titanic? All I gotta say is I am not going to be the first one to buy tickets for that. Y'all
people
can
line up.
go.
People line up for it. They'll go. They'll go. So,
Y'all can take my place.
well,
I've seen that movie, and I can tell you, I would not fit well on a door. So,
no, but I would. Never mind. I was gonna make a comment about being painted like a French girl, but you know. Anyway,
hmm.
I can do that pose.
I I don't know. Who was
But
that actor? Uh, who was the actor? The guy.
Leonardo DiCaprio,
You think Leonardo DiCaprio would paint you like one of his French
probably
girls?
not. No, no. I was thinking about your mom doing the painting. That's weird to have some dude paint you.
That's the movie.
Oh, we'd be making our own story. I mean,
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
and it
Uh-huh.
wouldn't be on YouTube. Don't get excited, people.
I will say, I did ask you to go on a cruise this year, and you said, no, I ain't getting on a big boat.
Well, now you got to finish that. I said with you.
No.
No, no cruise this year. It's not in the cards this year. Maybe next year. Somebody had to get married last year and have a couple other things go on, and
Double eye surgery.
and now the only thing in my wallet is mothballs
Well,
because there
yeah.
ain't no money. Just let me tell you, a wedding, well, back at a daughter is the most expensive thing that you'll ever give away.
Oh, come on.
It's like, Daddy, in my wedding, you gonna give me away? Sure. And then you get a bill for $25,000. I mean, like, wait a minute. I was giving you away. Why do I have to pay a bill? But Daddy, you love me. I had to have a dress and I had to have this food and you had to have a DJ to dance to and you did look like a princess
Thank
and
you.
you was very pretty but
Purdy.
I still think we could have done it for that $1,500 that I allotted when you was born.
No.
Yeah, I do. I do.
It's called inflation.
Yeah, it's called, um, you know, being above my raisin and got to be fancy Nancy.
It's
Listen, here's the thing.
we
Here's
got
the best
married
way to
in
do
a
it. I
barn.
know you got married in a barn, and if you'd listened to me, it would have been wonderful. I said, get married in the barn. That's fine and dandy. Get your white dress. Okie dokie. For the food, tell everybody, bring your own beer with enough to share, and we're going to have a potluck. Bring your favorite thing and a recipe card. And see there, you've got recipes for your life, but you've done a bait and switch because everybody's brought the food. Yes, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Well, somebody always brings chicken.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Anytime there's a potluck, it's a 99% chance there's going to be a red and white bucket with a Kentucky Colonel on it on that table.
well, not only that, but deviled eggs are always brought to a potluck.
Deviled eggs, baked beans, it's never bad, and there's no better way to start a wedding than a good case of gas. Get all that formality out of the way, and just, here's what you got to look forward to for the next 50 years, honey. You ain't no sense hiding everything, you know. Just trot her all out there and let her roll. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, do you want to be married 2 years and let one squeak out, and you're like, oh, sorry, hee hee, you know, or do you want to go say, man, unbutton this girdle from underneath this dress, and as soon as them things go off, it's like, welcome to the family. I mean, really, I don't think there's no better way to do it. That is the key to a long and happy marriage.
Oh, so you heard it here, folks. That is the key to a long and successful marriage.
Yep.
Farting on your wedding day.
Well, in the evening after dinner's done.
Oh, on your wedding night.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Gotcha. Most people would be doing other things on their wedding night, like dancing and
why
drinking.
do you think why do you think the bride always goes back and changes? Because she's been fooling around with people around her all day, and she's been nervous cause of the wedding, all that stuff. She's like, I gotta go change into my other dress. She just used that to have a few minutes to herself to kind of air out her anxiety, let's say.
I
No,
will.
now, come on, come on.
I will.
Everybody does it. It's okay.
I will say, I did have to go to
Drill,
the
baby,
bathroom.
drill. Right?
I did have to go to the bathroom in between my outfit change.
See, everybody's got to go. Do their thing. We don't want to know what.
I wasn't gonna share.
Okay, cool.
I
So,
was not going to share. Um. Well. What
hmm,
we
hmm.
are at 34 minutes, almost 35
It's like
minutes.
she's at a loss for words, which never happens with this
Uh,
girl. Oh, come on. Act like you're so I'm so quiet and bashful. I never talk.
I
Listen,
never said that.
listen. Give her a telephone. It'll be an all-day process.
Okay.
If she answers the daggone thing,
Uh,
and then if she calls you and you don't answer, it's like, oh yeah, they didn't answer. They must be busy. Let me call them 8 more times.
well,
Well,
you do
ooh,
the same
uh,
thing. Pot
oh.
calling the kettle black.
Hey, if I call you, it's for a reason. You better answer.
Hmm.
It might be as It might be as complicated as I can't
Hey,
find
do
something that you
you
put up.
know where I put this? No, Dad, because
Yeah.
you put it there.
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Can't prove it. There ain't no video. Just saying. What?
That's what 90% of your phone calls to me are.
Oh. So anyway, there it was, moving into a new building, and I can't find nothing because everybody else puts stuff away and don't tell me where they put it.
It
That's true.
don't matter if you put it away. You
Oh,
don't know where you put it.
true, true. You know, some days I've got it all together, and you know, some days I go from one room to the next and can't remember why I left the first room to go to the second. So,
Oh, well.
and then I
You
surprise myself, and a half hour later, because I'm doing something else, and I remember what I was doing before.
well, you are half a century of 1 year old.
There you go. You know, I don't know about having all of the ADHD, but I have part of it, I think.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know about 88. I've got about 44.
44 is like half.
Yeah, like
Gotcha.
half. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't got all the way there yet. So
yeah. I think it's supposed to be 80 HD.
that's what I said.
But you said
Oh,
88.
I'm sorry. So I've got about 40 of it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So you got 40 HD.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah. That
40 HD.
that sounds about right.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll start saying that.
Yeah, 40
40 HD.
HD. Yeah, yeah. Because a squirrel does throw me off, but I can get back to looking at other things. But, you know, so
That's it for today's episode. Thank you guys for tuning
it was a
in.
trial run and the wheels never fell off and the transmission still shifted. We're all
Hey,
right.
yeah,
There you go.
so we didn't explode. That's great.
All right.
Please make sure you like, subscribe, click that notification bell to never miss a chance to come bullshit with Bubba.
And we promise that we'll try to do better next time.
Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.
Later.